All right, look what showed up today. And before I open it, I want to explain something. I don't attach my name to a lot of different products or tell my clients to go buy this, that, and the other. If you know me, when I recommend something, it's because I think it's going to provide you a lot of value. And whether it's specific exercise equipment, the specific membership, specific fitness trackers, anything like that, you know that if I recommend something, I truly believe it's going to provide a lot of value, and supplements are no different. So this is my announcement that I'm going to be partnering with Gorilla Mind, a company that I've followed for a long time, been taking their supplements. And one of the things I like most about Gorilla Mind and why I decided to partner with them is they fully disclose dosages of the ingredients in their supplements. They actually formulate for performance based off of peer-reviewed research. They don't just sprinkle the ingredient in the supplement. They actually put efficacious amounts of these ingredients that science actually supports. And they don't hide behind proprietary blends, just saying, hey, this is in here, but they give you the exact amount of each ingredient. And not all their ingredients are just caffeine bombs. While they do have pre-workouts that have caffeine in it, they also have non-stim pre-workouts and a bunch of other supplements that help with physical and cognitive performance and recovery. What I really like, the ability to pick between those different products to help match what you actually want and not be taking a high stim pre-workout at 4 or 5 in the afternoon and then not being able to sleep that night. As someone who actually trains hard, competes and coaches a variety of people from all different walks of life, I love the fact that I can be partnered with a company that I can tailor the exact ingredients that I would recommend for them without having to say, well, but not this one, but not that one, which is what I've had in the past when I've worked with certain companies is I like this in this product, but I don't think this product is going to be good for you. Now I'm working with a company that I believe across the board, I can recommend each one of these specific products to a client for their need. And if you know me, the way I recommend anything, whether it's new equipment, a new regimen, is there has to be a case for it, and it has to be the one thing that's going to provide the most value. So I'm not going to say, hey, go get this thing that's on the bottom of the tier list. If we are training hard consistently at the right frequency, you've got your strength training, your cardio, your nutrition, you're hitting your nutrition goals, your daily protein requirements, your carbohydrate intake. Once you're actually taking care of the things that are going to provide you the most results, supplements come in and they fill in those specific gaps to allow you to thrive. But they won't do the work for you. And so if you're not doing that, it's just not going to work. So when I recommend a product, it's because there's a specific reason why I think it's going to provide value for that client. And it's the one thing that's going to provide the most additional value after they're already doing the basics. So without further ado, let's see what's inside this box. Now, I'm not expecting supplements or anything like that. I think it's just a welcome package, something pretty cool that they give their ambassadors just so that we can start repping the company. But I'll go over in future videos what I specifically take and what I would recommend for people. But again, recommendation will always be specific. There are some general ones that we can start with, but for the most part, finding which gap that we're trying to fill with this supplement is going to be specifically tailored to that person. But we've got a shaker bottle here, pretty cool. Can always use a new shaker bottle, very, very nice. And awesome, we've got a t-shirt here. So let's open this bad boy and see how it fits. Sweet, so XL, not too bad, fitting pretty well overall, nice. So XL, almost looks like a medium, but it's because of the McGains. Awesome. So fits pretty well. I'm super excited about this partnership with Gorilla Mind. And like I said, I'm going to be making some future videos on specific supplements that I would recommend. But as always, while supplements are a great tool and they have their value, they're the icing on the cake, but you need to bake the cake first. And that's going to be training, nutrition, and recovery, and making sure that you are balancing those in the right way. Supplements, they fill in the gap and they help optimize. They can help your training be more effective, but you still need to be training hard. They can enhance your recovery, but you still need to be prioritizing sleep, nutrition, and the right kind of fatigue management. And of course, they give you this nice consistent habit to insert within your day, within your nutrition. So I'm a big fan of task stacking and habit or task stacking, where you use a specific habit or task to build momentum into the next one. So a big one that I recommend for my clients is wake up in the morning, use the restroom, weigh in, record your weight. That's such a foundational thing to do in the morning because it usually builds momentum into your first meal of the day. And if someone works out in the morning, that's going to carry them into their morning workout. If they don't work out in the morning, it's still going to help them build momentum, carry them into lunch so they're not having cravings pop up, and that'll carry them into their afternoon snack before working out. They'll train, finish off with dinner, and cap off the day. So supplements are a great way to not only obviously provide the value of whatever ingredients they're providing, but they help you bridge the gap. So if you have protein shake in the morning, it's cool. Now that protein shake allows you to build momentum from breakfast to your training or vice versa. If you have a pre-workout, it helps set the tone. I don't know anybody who takes a pre-workout and then decides not to go work out afterwards. It's this super valuable thing that builds momentum into the next activity that you want to do. So again, supplements, while they're only about 5 to 10% of your actual results, so supportive of helping you do the other 90% of the things that you're supposed to be doing with your training, nutrition, and recovery. So it's building that momentum from task to task. I love that piece about supplements in general. I always know that when I have my full stack of supplements and I've gotten the daily multivitamin and my protein and my creatine and my pre-workout, that I'm going to bridge the gap between all those things and just everything just runs smoother. That I believe is the most valuable thing when it comes to supplements, is really helping you build momentum from task to task that's specific within your goals. So excited about the partnership with Gorilla Mind. Of course, I will have a link that you can use, and this is a mutually beneficial thing. So this is going to help you get a little discount off of your supplements, but it's also going to help support me so I can keep pumping out valuable content. And if you want to think of it as an exchange of that, comment below. What do you want to see more of? What do you want to hear more about? When it comes to this, I'm going to be doing a supplement series so that I'm speaking on each specific supplement, and they really run the gambit. They have it all. So I'll be going over different specific supplements and how they can be valuable and where they might fit or when they might fit within your regimen. But I'm here to provide value when it comes to the fitness space in all realms and really provide a long-term process to living a happier, healthier, stronger life. That's what I'm about. So if you want to support the goal of mine to help more people have happier, healthier, stronger lives, use that link below and use the promo code THRIVE, and it'll help you save 10% off of your purchase. So excited for that. But at the end of the day, really what I'm here to do is continue to provide more value for you guys. So if you jive with that and you want to thrive together, then just stay along for the journey.